All right, so let this be an educational series to all you. So basically, with this stuff, oh, you know what? I still got 4 more bales here I can get to. Hang on. So I'm gonna educate the YouTube community. Basically, what I'm gonna be bedding the barn with today is corn fodder. What this stuff consists of is just basically corn stalks that are out in the field after a combine has picked corn. Basically, there's corn stalks out in the field that are left, I want to say about maybe that high or so off the ground, maybe, because we don't like running the corn head all the way on the ground because it'll pick rocks and everything. Dig dirt. So what we do is we take a mower through the field, we mow the corn fodder, corn stalks, we mow it, and then we come through with a hay rake and break the corn fodder up in a windrow. Then we go through with a baler, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that momentarily. But we're gonna get a bale and on our skid steer here, and we're going to disperse it through the barn, 2 of them. So show you guys how that's done. Oh, poop, I forgot my other camera. Darn it. Oh well. So I hope it's light enough in here that you guys can see what I mean by all the dirty stuff down here at the bottom. Down there, we're gonna take and cover that up with the corn fodder. So we'll be back momentarily. There is, I wasn't happy with how the bale was on the bale spear, just because I felt that it was up towards the top a little bit too high. So that's basically, because what I like to do, what you're supposed to do is go right in the center. There's a prong in here. I'm sure you guys have seen that. This bale is just loose. It's the way corn fodder is. They don't pack where the darn like hay does. But it's all loose, and it'll droop down at the bottom. But like I said, that's just how corn fodder is. So I'm gonna put you guys back up, and you can watch me bed this pen. exactly how I wanted this first bale to go, but that's just how things happened. So now what I'm gonna do is rake the big clumps out with a fork, and we'll go see what the rest of the day has in store for us. I bet them guys yesterday being Sunday, I bedded them, and now these guys get bedded down. So we got the barn all bedded down. Sucks having to rake all that stuff back out, worse than you really intended on doing it, because usually if the whole bale stays together, I can split the doorway in half. That half be a bale, and this half over here be a bale and a skosh more. But it didn't work like that. It just didn't. And that is why once you're in the center of a bale, right here where my foot is the center. You kind of see how my foot kind of went in the bale. That's the center, okay? And what happens is, what I did was get 2 bales out of here. I got 2 bales out of here. I set the one down, I backed out, come in, got the other one, and done the same thing. Well, with corn fodder, you risk pulling the centers out. And what I mean by that is these centers, again, right here where my hand went in, is the center of the bale. Okay. Maybe I'm off a little bit. Right here's the center of the bale. Okay. So what will happen is when you pull out, what happens is you risk pulling out the center. And it's very, 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 very easy to do with corn fodder. More so easy to do with hay and straw. Yeah, that being straw over there, that being straw right here, and the hay is out back behind the building. But yeah, hay packs a lot tighter than corn fodder does. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt on your baler and all that, but it's just hard on the baler. It just is. It just is. Trying to take a straight corn stalk, you know, and run it around in a circle. That's hard on the belt. It's hard on the rolls. It's hard on everything. But it's a good secondary source of bedding for the cows, so that's why we do it. Well, let me demonstrate, as I need a bale of hay for the cows. I just got this one off top there, that's why I grabbed it funny. But normally, somewhere, like right in here, is the center of the bale. Let me turn the lights on so you guys can see that a little bit better. Somewhere's about right in there should be the center. Okay, and you'll get a bale occasionally that will just spear ever so hard, and that's just the way that some bales are. Now, when you guys see how I'm picking this up, it's not wanting to droop or sag like a corn fodder bale was. These bales have a really, I should say they shouldn't have. They pack a whole heck of a lot better than that corn fodder does. But like I was saying, that corn fodder is a good source of bedding material, because it would take a whole heck of a lot of straw round bales to equal what we have in corn fodder. Hay just holds together a whole heck of a lot better than corn fodder does. Like I said, once in a while you'll get a light bale of hay, or a really dry bale of hay, that when you go to take the wrap off like this is net wrap, what the baler uses to tie or to wrap the bale of hay with. when it's ready to be dumped out of the baler so that it all doesn't unroll again. And you can feed it into the cows just like what we're getting ready to do here. I'll show you how I do that in a minute. So we're done with our skid loader. I'm gonna go up and put a bale of hay in the top barn. Basically it's the same process as down here, but we feed up on a ledge about so high off the ground. It's just how that barn's set up top, but same process. Unspool the wrap, take and dump the bale in, so nothing to it. I'd have to say that a bale spear is used 10% more than the bucket for a skid loader, and we used a bucket about 85–90% of the skid steer's life. So the bale spear gets used. The bale spear will stay on this thing for all of summer when we bale hay. Basically it's a toss-up between the bucket and the bale spear, which is shown here, for scraping the barnyard and putting hay out and stuff like that. And thus that is the result in the center of the bale either being off kilter or something going on with the center of that bale, because it should not spear that darn hard. Oh, I just put my hand on that thing and it went a-spinning. But yeah. Oh boy. That thing gonna slide off that thing before I even get a chance to do anything. Maybe spin a bale around, come in from this side here. Well, I had better success at that other end than I did over here. But, you know, stuff happens. These sleeves are designed to do just that, is keep the bale dry. Something was up with this bale, that's why, you know, only this part is wet or not covered. But the rest of it is. So, I won't bore you guys. I'll repeat the same process here, and like I said earlier, we'll go find something else to get into, because there's always something with me that can cause trouble. I'm gonna walk over here real quick. I'm right in the middle of doing stuff. So this is what a hay rake is. For those of you that don't know what a hay rake is, this is a tool that you run across the ground, and these fingers or teeth rake the hay. Oh, that's lovely. We got a cord there, but as you can see, it the teeth turn and it rakes the hay. Left-hand delivery rake. So what you do is, just like I said, you pull the thing across the ground here. This is the lever that engages the rake, the ground drive. Pull this back, takes it out of gear. There's a PTO shaft down here that when you pull on this here, it trips something inside here. I don't exactly know what, to send power to the ground drive, to the rake, and then you rake it up, and life will be good. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but I'm going to try my best. This is a round baler. This is basically the tool that makes the round bales of hay or the corn fodder like I showed a little bit ago. This is your pickup here. This is the business end of the baler. Or, I should say the beginning of the baler, not the business end. Basically, I see we got a couple broken teeth, but these are teeth. These are fingers that, you know, this thing spins this way, picks the hay up, and in the baler it goes. Them rolls there are what spin, and it makes the bale as it goes around. The bale increases. There's a computer in the tractor that you can adjust bale sizes from 54 inches up to 68, I think. Not exactly 100% sure, but you can adjust your bale size, and there's an alarm that'll go off, signaling to stop. It'll wrap the bale with that net wrap, that white plastic you guys see me cut. And this here tailgate dumps the bale. There's a hydraulic, there's a spring up there. Actually, I think I'm on the wrong end. It's on this end here. Or is it? No, it's on the other end, that spring. The spring, okay. The spring lengthens because it's putting pressure against the belts. So this spring here will lengthen, and when you see it get all the way up to the top, you can it'll trip the bale, or the guy on the bale spear tractor knows that, hey, getting about full, get ready to stab that bale when it comes out. Life will be good there. PTO shaft here runs from the tractor to this implement to spin that pickup, making the bale, and thus creating a round bale. Show this thing in operation if we ever get that far. But that tank there is for preservative. But that's just basically a round baler.